Hey guys, welcome to Road Atlanta. This is the last race weekend on the IMSA calendar, and this is where championships are won and lost. I'm Bradley Hasemeyer. Today, we're going to be taking a closer look behind the importance of damper tuning and the strategy behind winning at this historic track with the JDC Miller Motorsports TCR team on this episode of ZF Fast Track Tech Preview. All right, here we are with Steven, one of the drivers for JDC Miller Motorsports. Thanks so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
All right, so let's talk about Road Atlanta. Why do you like racing here?
You know, lots of reasons. It's a really quick track. Turn one is a really fast corner, especially at night. The S's are really quick as well. Road Atlanta is a real old school track in my opinion. There's not much room for error. If you do push too hard in turn one and you go off track, it's not like there's asphalt that's going to slow you down. There's a bit of grass and then a wall. So not much room for error. The S's are the same thing when you go up to turn three. It's a blind turn in for the corner. So one of the most important things is the dampers in the car. It's very, very important to make sure that we've got good dampers firstly, and then that we tune the dampers and have the right settings. One good example of turn five is a challenging corner because you compress as you get to the bottom of turn five, and there are a few bumps there, and then on the exit there's a really bumpy curb, and you got to hang on to the car. So making sure that the ride compliance is good exiting turn five is very, very important.
All right, so here we are with Cole from JDC Miller Motorsports. Thank you so much for being here.
Absolutely.
All right, so let's talk about Road Atlanta. You were mentioning it's very difficult for a race driver to kind of articulate and really know that the damper is the issue. How do you, from an engineering perspective, kind of coach the driver into feeling that?
Yeah, I think any good engineer-driver relationship begins with communication. And it's like any other relationship. You don't really hit it off immediately. You have to learn their lingo, their language. You also have to learn what's important to them. Complication or opportunity, however you like to look at it, with Michael Johnson being in the car, because C7 down, he can't feel, he has no core. So the things he feels in the car are with his hands, right? His vision and his feel. Steven, on the other hand, feels the car all the way through his body and the seat. So if you think of the seat, you feel a lot more of the car that's behind you. So they have very different needs as drivers, and we're always trying to find a nice compromise for them.
Wow, that's impressive that you guys are able to pull that off in such a small car, such a small package. There's no room for error in there.
No, not really.
That's amazing. Well, thanks, Cole. Appreciate it.
Great chat.